Okay, so here we are, the final chapter of the superhero arc, finally. Let's get into it. So we start off the chapter with Gohan charging up the special beam cannon, which is here called here the Light of Death, which, for me, I always thought was the Makaken Senpo. But hey, you want to call it Light of Death, apparently that's another name for it. And he charges it up here, and, we got these beautiful color shots, and, it just looks amazing. I mean, look at Piccolo here. Krillin, Android 18 looking fine. And then, Cell fires his blast. I love it, just giant green red orb thing. And Gohan just goes and powers right through it with a little help from Goten and Trunks, who defused. But they're still useful, which is nice because remember, we started off the arc and it was about these two guys. So that they get some credit for Cell's defeat, that is nice. And then Cell gets taken out, which interesting. The special beam cannon goes right through his head, which remember in the original Cell, he said that you had to destroy like the nucleus in his head, like the original Cell is in his head, and if that survives, he can regenerate, which is why he was able to come back from his self-destruction. So by shooting him in the head, it's kind of like it takes him out, and that's how he's able to take out this version of Cell. Gohan's able to do that. So that's an interesting kind of callback. It shows that Toriyama or Toriotaro remembered that you have to destroy the nucleus in Cell's head to kill him. So that's kind of interesting. The only thing that's a little bit inconsistent is after he kills Cell, he collapses to the ground, right? And he's about to blow up, kind of like Imperfect Cell, the original. But remember, that was a Planet Buster attack with Imperfect Cell, and Goku, that's why he had to sacrifice his life, go to King Kai's planet. That doesn't happen here. He blows up, and it's a big explosion, but nowhere near a planet-busting attack, so it's a little inconsistency there. But hey, it is what it is. Just a little weird that a guy's 1,000 times more powerful than the original Imperfect Cell doesn't destroy the planet, but hey. So, we got Pan looking. She comes out. She's like, oh my God, what's wrong with them? She has the same look that the fans have when they saw these forms for the first time. It's like, what? So then they transform back. And, we hear about, the Gamma who sacrificed himself. And he just fades away like Thanos took him out. He's just gone. So then, we got the doctor, Dr. Hedo, explaining, I shouldn't have done this. And surprisingly, they just agree to let this guy go. He committed, he almost got the whole planet destroyed and, ended the human race. But, okay, we'll give this guy a pass. Krillin's feeling, generous today. And, somehow Krillin's not going to get fired doing this. But, hey, Krillin, he lets this slide. Nobody's going to know. And then Dr. Hedo gets a job working for Bulma to help her with her skin so she doesn't need to use the Dragon Balls anymore. Piccolo calls her out there. And then Pan flies away. And then we got this interesting shot here of Carmine. This guy, he survived as he did in the movie. And, he wants to go back to the Red Ribbon Pharmaceutical HQ, which is interesting because, what is he planning? Is that going to be the new arc? Is he going to be the mastermind of the new arc? Is this going to be real? This turned out to be a fake leak. Is there actually some truth to it that maybe they were planning at maybe Toritaro or Toei or somebody were planning to bring back Raditz, and that's going to be a thing in the new arc? Or what is his secret weapon going to be? Because we know he can't fight. So is he going to become an android? He's going to bring somebody else in? It's going to be interesting to see where this goes. This could be the next arc, could be an arc later. All we know is Carmine is not done. He's going to be doing some crazy stuff later on. That's a very interesting cliffhanger here. This is probably the most important panel going forward in this chapter. And then, we go to, just like in the movie, Goku versus Vegeta. And Vegeta finally defeats Goku, in this slugfest, knocks him to the ground. And he's like, I finally bested Kakarot. And then, we got Broly here. Whis. And he finally calls Bulma, because, Bulma was calling to ask Goku and Vegeta for help to defeat Cell and the Red Ribbon. But, Gohan was able to handle it. And Whis is like, oh, what could that have been about? He's like, this kind of suspicious. So yeah, that's pretty much the chapter, and now we're going into brand new content. We don't know what's going to happen after this. Is it going to be again another Red Ribbon arc? Is it going to be a brand new villain? Is it going to be the OG 7-3 guy? We have no idea. We have no idea where we're going with this. Could be there's all these different universes again we really haven't explored yet. There's different timelines. There's all kinds of stuff that where we could go. I mean, we can go the heroes route with different timelines. We can go anywhere from here. Anything is possible. And getting to see what's going to happen in the next arc. I'm kind of more hyped for that than I am for Daima. Like, this is really hype. So, and hopefully we do get all this stuff animated at some point. Again, I'm still holding out. I think the anime will come back. I mean, the anime was like top 5 in Japan at one point, so it's got to come back at some point. Toei is not stupid. They want to make money. So, yeah. Anyways, wherever you are, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, it's finally over. And have a good day, and peace out.